If you're looking to get strong and shredded, we need to focus on three main things. We need to focus on hitting our calories and our protein. We need to make sure we're following a progressive strength program. And we need to make sure we're recovering in between our sessions to make sure we can hit those sessions as hard as possible. Now, if your goal is fat loss and you want to get as strong as possible, we want to try to simplify nutrition to keep ourselves on track making progress. So what you need to try is the Strength Formula's 2 MAD diet. Now, what is the 2 MAD diet? It's as simple as 2 meals a day. Now, even though it's a simple approach to nutrition, we still need to make sure we're focusing on point number 1, which was make sure you hit your calories and make sure you hit your protein. I found that most people's issue with making progress is we focus on perfection way too much. We want everything to be just right. We want the stars to be aligned. We want everything moving in the right direction, whereas life isn't that linear. And even myself, I suffered with the AON mindset. That's that all or nothing mindset. I had to really dig deep personally and try to shift to that AOS mindset, that all or something mindset. Because all or something means we can make one small bit of progress, which is better than making no progress at all, which is when you're in the AON mindset, you're thinking, fuck it, I'm off track now, I might as well go balls deep into whatever's taking me further from my goal. Now that is an unfortunate mindset to have, and I have dealt with that mindset for many, many years, and I have many clients that have dealt with that as well. But it doesn't mean that you can't make a change. Now, as the age-old saying of missing the forest for the trees, where you focus too much on the details and not think about the big picture, having an AOS mindset has just opened up the doors and helped me stay on track. And when I've slightly gone a little bit skew-wish, shall we say, I've felt a lot less stress that I'm kind of falling off track and I can easily pull myself back on. Now, the 2 MAD diet itself, as I said, is pretty simple. It's 2 meals a day. But the caveats that we have is first breakfast has to be a very high protein breakfast. So we're looking at around half your daily protein needs in that one meal. So for me, I look to have about 200 to 220 grams of protein a day. So my very first meal has 100 grams of protein. Then at lunchtime, I have a high protein yogurt with some form of fresh fruit, whether that's berries, apples, or anything like that. And then my dinner obviously is another high protein meal with some carbohydrates and some veggies to make sure I'm hitting those micronutrients as well. Now, the reason why I've personally seen success with this, and so many of my clients have seen success with this, is because most people worry about meal prep. That's the stressor that kind of takes them away from making that progress. They're like, oh, I forgot to prep my meal, so I just picked something from the store, which was just crap. It's like, well, don't do that. Pick something that's good. Pick something that's easy. Pick something that's going to get you towards your goals. Now, using this as a high protein yogurt as your thing that you go to at lunch means you don't need to worry about taking it in if you don't want to. There's bound to be a shop on the way to the office that you can go in, get a big thing of yogurt, have half of it one day, half of it the next day, get some fresh berries, do your thing there. Or if you want to save money, do that at home. Take in your yogurt. It's just a really easy way. It's very quick and it's very simple. And by having this 2 meals a day approach and having a, say, snack at lunchtime just means not only is it easier to make sure you stay in a calorie deficit without tracking your calories, but also it means you're hitting your daily protein requirement, which is one of the most important things for helping stay full, but also helping to preserve lean muscle mass when dieting. Now, obviously, tracking your calories can give you a better idea of if you're actually hitting your protein and your calorie targets. And if you're not used to how many calories are in foods or how much protein is in certain things, it's definitely worth tracking to give you a ballpark idea of what is needed. But once you've kind of got a bit of a ballpark idea of how much food you need to eat, then what you can do is have the same breakfast every day and then have the same snack every day. Just means, you know, by the middle of the day, you've only had half of your daily caloric needs. Which means when it comes to having dinner, unless you absolutely blow it out the water and have a massive fuck off meal, you'll probably be under your calories, which is what we want to do if we're looking to lose fat. And we know we'll be hitting our protein because that's been our main focus for our 2 meals plus that snack. So the 2 MAD diet removes the ball ache of meal prep. So what does an example 2 MAD diet look like? Meal 1 is 250 grams of lean mince and 3 to 4 eggs and some kimchi. This means I'll hit about 100 grams of protein in my first meal of the day. Meal 2 will be 250 grams of Greek yogurt with some berries, maybe some apple, maybe some honey if I fancy it on top of that. And then meal 3 will be pretty much whatever meat I want with some rice or some potatoes and a load of veg. And if I'm still feeling hungry, I'll have 250 grams of Greek yogurt again with some more berries and some dark chocolate on top. It's as simple as that. So that 2 meals a day kind of turns into 4 meals a day. But the principle is 2 main meals and 1 to 2 snacks. Now, if we did want to start getting a bit more granular, we could start looking at the details of meal timing. We could think about actual meal frequency. We could start to take a bit more of a deeper dive into this stuff. But for most of us, the real simple premise that we should follow is to keep nutrition simple. And for me, the 2MAD diet has helped me eliminate the all or nothing approach and really harness the all or something approach. I'll catch you in the next video.